The J-Bud Show, midweek appetizer. Today we are watching Metallica, Moscow.
Enter
1991.
Sandman.
We all know this song, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know this song, little man?
No, I don't know this.
Yeah, you do.
No,
You might recognize it when you hear it.
Absolutely do know this song.
Yeah, I think everyone in the world has heard this song. It's
Yeah.
probably one of the most popular songs of all time. There is a lot of interesting facts about this performance here. In 1991, Metallica played a historic concert in Moscow, attracting an estimated crowd of 1.6 million.
That's
1.6 million.
wild.
What year was this?
1991.
So that was right before the collapse of the Soviet Union.
We're good in that
Is
year.
it like during the collapse?
No, the collapse. Well, the
Here we go,
collapse
here we
was
go.
in 1992 when.
Yeah,
I was just about to say
Let me get
this.
there. Let me get there. Let's see.
This Monsters of Rock Festival performance was held as the first free outdoor Western rock concert in Soviet history and occurred shortly before the official dissolution of the Soviet Union.
Damn. So it played a role. Like it had to have.
I doubt
Yeah.
it. But,
No, it-
What?
Western culture being introduced into the Soviet regime or whatever you want to call it. It's gotta shift
I mean,
people's
maybe
minds.
that's feasible.
What really, caused the collapse of the Soviet Union? And it's in the. I'm reading right now the autobiography of Ronald Reagan, and he talks a lot about his meetings with Mikhail Gorbachev, and the official collapse of the Soviet Union was when Mikhail Gorbachev resigned and the Berlin Wall was taken down, while West Germany could be united.
We're learning history from a 14-year-old today. We all know Metallica was on top of the world in 1991. This is the year of self-titled, Jack.
Yes.
So, Enter Sandman, a lot of popular songs.
Yes.
Let's watch it. Here we go.
All those Russians having a good old time.
That's a massive crowd. Look at the fucking helicopter.
Wow.
Dude,
1.6
it's a sea
million.
of people.
I can't believe they let this happen.
Yeah. There's had to have been some chaos going on.
Yeah, no, somebody, surely.
What is this background music?
Dude, it's pretty great.
This is what?
Look
is
at the
this- Is this from a
flag.
movie?
American flag? Wow.
That's pretty crazy to see.
That's
Imagine how
wild.
Metallica felt.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Confederate flag. Wow. And they were
Dude, they're hyped.
They
Look
were
at the
feeling some type of way.
Soldiers.
Look at the
Wow.
soldiers.
Metallica probably had the.
Oh my god. Dude, imagine being in the front row.
Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
Wow.
I have goosebumps.
Dude, just going
felt-
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's a sea of people.
Look at that.
Oh
my
shit.
god. Dude. Dude, imagine the mosh pits. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, they're having the time of their lives.
They probably felt on top of the. You know how this feels for them?
Oh my
They probably
god.
never felt like this.
No.
Anything like this again in their life.
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine how they feel.
Dude,
I know.
They feel like they're like kings. No way.
They're probably so immersed into just like what they're doing.
Damn.
Wow.
Just looking out into the crowd. Ooh. Guys, comment down below who else performed in this concert. Wow. Little man, have you heard this? You haven't heard this? What?
I've heard the beginning part. You're
yeah.
right. Everyone has
Yeah.
heard the beginning, but I haven't heard this part.
Really?
Wow.
This is like the part they play at like
Yeah.
sports events.
Yo, the cops, the police.
Just ripping it.
Wow.
Dude, that's like hard to even imagine there being that many people.
It's crazy how they're not nervous at all.
Bro.
Dude, I can't believe they let this happen.
I know.
Wow. I mean, if they tried to stop it, you couldn't. At
Maybe
this point.
they weren't so bad.
How did the concert end?
I don't know, over the period of 2 days as everyone walked home.
Everyone in the crowd.
Damn.
Dude, American flags?
Yeah,
And that's
wild.
at that time in Russia, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
America peaked here.
I guess music brings us everyone
Well, yeah,
together.
I mean, you wouldn't. This was towards the end of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have seen that back in the 70s or
No.
even the early
No.
80s. You
No,
wouldn't see that.
it wouldn't have been
American
allowed
flag
to.
in there. No.
Dude, look how low that helicopter
There are many
is.
helicopters going
Yeah,
around.
it's kind of insane.
You know how many this must have been showed?
Oh, so many. Well, if there's 1.6 million people,
Yeah.
divide
I'm
by
guessing,
2, it's about 1.6 million.
I'm guessing like 20,000 women probably showed. Wow, he's on top of the world. Just what a way to celebrate the end of a war.
I know. Wild.
The best way, probably.
Dude, they're going crazy.
Yeah.
That guy is out of his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, probably not. There probably weren't troops in there.
Drunk. For sure.
Probably, somehow.
I'm just imagining all like the negative outcomes of this concert. People are dehydrated. You can't get water.
Dude, yeah,
like,
people are getting trampled.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
no way.
1.6 million people.
That's just ridiculous.
Crowd surge. Come on.
Bro,
Just,
like how
just
many?
total vibe kill.
Yeah.
Those guys.
How many soldiers do they have to control 1.6 million? Like it's just not
Dude,
enough. Like
no way.
there's nothing you can do.
I'm sure if you won the rush the stage though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
America, baby.
Wow.
Tear down that wall.
Dude, that's
What a
Wild.
what a
Wow.
event.
where did that? So it took place in Moscow, but like not in the city. Like it was just
it was
an
at an
open
airfield. Airfield.
It looks like it was
Oh my
throughout
God.
the entire region of Moscow. That's
Yeah.
what it looked like to
Yeah,
me.
the
Yeah.
entire city crammed into one airfield. Pretty
Obviously
much.
a joke, but
Give
yeah.
little man the mic. What do you want to say? I know you have some thoughts.
Well, I think that as far as the crowd goes, 1.6 million people, you kind of got to understand the Soviet Union a little bit with the way communism was in the Soviet Union. I had a cab driver in New York. He was saying, he grew up in Soviet Union as a kid. It was very, if your father was rich, you were rich. If
Yeah.
your father was poor, you were poor.
Isn't that how it is nowadays?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But you were in that social class.
Yeah.
You couldn't get out of that
Yeah.
social class.
Oh, you just couldn't leave.
You couldn't leave the
Okay,
social
I get it
class.
now. Yeah.
And if I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the chat.
Hmm.
Didn't live in the Soviet Union, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't know. But if there is anyone who did, so I think it's really neat to see 1.6 million people come together to
Yeah. It's a
listen to this
Huge
music.
celebration.
It was neat to see the American flag and the
Yeah.
Union Jack.
Yeah.
That was sick.
During that time, obviously that was before America was a complete joke.
Yeah.
That was peak America.
Yeah.
Peak
Yeah.
culture.
Comment down below. Is that the most attended concert in history?
What beats that?
Yeah, 1.6 million people.
No,
Is there-
there's got to be one that's more.
Maybe. I don't know, but comment down
Maybe.
below. What is higher in that? How could it be higher in that?
Yeah,
And
like who?
How legendary is that performance? And you guys want to see us react to Master of Puppets?
I think we're doing that anyways.
Yeah, I think
So-
we're doing it either f***ing way.
Whether you like it or not, it's coming.
We'll see you guys in a couple days with a ranking 60 albums video. Thank you
Damn.
everyone for coming on.
Of course. It's always a pleasure.
Tear down the wall.